Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa for those of you who do not know me. And if you have, so today I will be talking to you guys about nursing school. The very first day of nursing school. Yes. So the very first day of nursing school, it can be very overwhelming because a lot of information and it's just something new, especially if you're not an LPN or a CNA or patient care technician or anything like that. And this is just your first, you going straight into the RN program and you don't know a lot. You just don't know a lot of what's going on. So everything is new. You're trying to know how to work blood pressure. You're trying to know how to take your pulse, just the basic vital signs. And that alone, even though it is simple, like now it is simple to me, but at the beginning it's just like, okay, when the blood pressure go up, your heart rate goes up or down. And it's just like you're trying to figure out the body, and anatomy and physiology is a big deal because once you know anatomy and physiology, then everything makes sense. But I'm just here to tell you a positive mindset. Keep a positive mindset and just know that yes, it's the first day and it's going to be very hard and overwhelming, stressful, but you will get through it. So make sure you get yourself a calendar and try to be as organized as possible. Put down your dates of when your exams are going to be, just important dates. You need a calendar. You need to keep your life in order in nursing school. Otherwise, chaos, okay? It's so many dates, it's so many stuff going on. And you have to keep yourself organized and stick to the schedule. You will also need to make yourself a schedule where which days you're going to study, which days you're going to spend time with your family. Because, yes, in nursing school, you're going to find yourself not spending time with your family as you used to, but you have to take time off for yourself. You can't just keep going, and don't have time for yourself. Whatever that time is, whether it be going on the beach or riding your bicycle or whatever it may be, you take that time off for yourself because you will go insane if you don't take time off for yourself, okay? So make sure you stay organized. And also, highlighters. You're gonna need highlighters because you're gonna do not highlight everything in the book. Yes, at first everything may seem like, oh my God, all of this is important, but no. Make sure you listen to your professor, and whatever she's saying, he or she is saying, that's what you highlight. For me, when I first started, I used to highlight. I used to highlight a lot, to be honest. Highlight things which you need to go over and whatever the professor is saying, because most likely what the professor is saying, that's what's going to be on your exam. So make sure you get your highlighters. And I don't know if your school, whatever school you go to, some school don't allow recorders, but the school that I went to, they allow recorders. And so this is the recorder that I use to record my lectures. And while driving, wherever I'm driving, I listen to my recorder. It depends on what type of visual learner, tactile learner, hearing, auditory learner. So it depends. Me, I go on YouTube. So I would suggest that. Put in blood pressure or whatever, and I would learn everything about blood pressure and I would take my notes. Also, guys, if you don't know something, if you read something and you don't know the meaning of the word, please look it up. Look it up. That is the best thing you can do, is look it up. Don't just pass over the word and be like, I don't know what that means. No, look it up. It will never come out of your head once you look it up. To be honest, I had to instill that in myself and look up words that I do not know. That helped me a lot. And then in school, there's going to be so much different terminologies. I would advise you to get a medical terminology book so you can learn the different type. And then nursing school, the words, you can break it down, and once you can break it down, it makes sense. First day of nursing school, you're gonna think you need everything in the book. No, you do not need everything. Some professors, they tell you to get this book, they tell you to get that, they tell you to get that. And some of them are mandatory, some of them are not. And then you have to listen to what other students say. Like some people who have already went through the program, they would say, oh, they didn't get to use this book or they didn't get to use that book and stuff like that. So getting good source from the other students could be helpful also. But these books for fundamentals, because you know fundamentals are the beginning of nursing school. It's the basic stuff that you need to know, like vital signs and knowing the different types of muscles and the injection sites and all these different things you're gonna have to learn and stuff. And so these are good to have because you can learn a lot from these, because sometimes the professors go fast and you can just go back. This was helpful, especially when it comes to knowing your when you're going out to the clinical and you need to know different things. These books will help you. You're gonna need pen lights. These are two that I have. You're gonna need some pen lights when you start out. You're gonna need a pen light because you're gonna start working with the mannequins first before you go and work on the real people. So you're gonna need pen lights and make sure they are working. Make sure you get a good one because like the batteries in some of them are not. And then you're gonna need a black pen. Make sure you have your pen, and not just one pen, guys. You always want to be prepared, so have 2 or 3 pens because you don't know, you can lost that one and stuff like that. So make sure you carry your stuff that you need. I'm telling you, have your stuff that you need. Don't be unorganized because you're gonna be all over the place. Nursing school on the whole at the beginning it's a lot going on. So you wanna be really organized, guys. And then you're also gonna need scissors. This is a little one, and my sister gave me this because my sister is a nurse and she passed this on to me when I first started nursing school. She tied a little bow on it and she was like, here you go, little sissy. And I still have it. Yes. I know she is so proud of me. She is so proud of me. Now, stethoscope. You need just one stethoscope. Don't be like me. You just need one good stethoscope once it's working. This is my lithium one. I love this one. This one is way more expensive than the other ones, but I like that one. And then, I don't know, I have this one too. Whichever one works, you just need to listen to the heart sounds, the lung sounds, and stuff like that. And another tip is for those of you, when you're putting on your stethoscope, make sure these are pointing forward because of how your ear is, how it is anatomy wise. You want to put that's the only way you will be able to hear. Because when I first started, I was putting it in wrong and I was like, I can't hear anything. And my professor used to be like, which way is your thing pointing? So yeah. And this is the diaphragm and the bell. So mostly you hear the bruit sounds with your bell and you auscultate other sounds with your diaphragm. You will learn more of that in my other videos, but this one is just like an introduction of that very first day of nursing school. You do not need to get everything in the book. Just get the things that you really, really need. Like I said, you're gonna be very overwhelmed and you're gonna think that you need everything. No, you're not gonna need everything. And then I got this other one. I tell you guys, I got this one. I think I got in the hospital because I miss and leave my stethoscope at home. Never miss and leave your stethoscope at home. No, no, no. So hopefully you get a good professor who'll be like, it's okay. But then you're gonna get some who's gonna be very upset at you and they will write you up. But that wasn't the case with me, so I thank God for that. And also, I got the cuff, the blood pressure cuff. And make sure you get the manual one so you can practice practice on whoever. I was practicing on everybody. Whoever come at the house, I'm like, come let me do your blood pressure. Come. So the more you do it, the more you take your blood pressure, the better you will become. The better, the better. So you want to get something like this. Pink is my favorite color. So you get something like this. You don't want this one, what's gonna tell you the blood pressure by doing it automatic. You don't want the one like this. This is not, I have this one too, but you don't want to have that one, because you're not going to learn anything if you just press the button and then it tells you the blood pressure. You don't want that. You're not going to learn anything from that. You want one of these that you're going to actually do the steps to take a blood pressure, okay? Because you're going to come in situations where, what you're going to do when you come in situations where you don't have an automatic blood pressure machine, you're going to have to do it step by step. And that's when you're going to test your real skills, guys. I'm telling you. All these things are basic stuff, and I'm telling you, you will get it. So keep a positive mindset, keep a positive energy, keep friends in nursing school who has your back. You will need to develop a study group also, who is going to push you to make it to the end, who's going to have your back. You're going to need a study group. Some people study alone, and if that works for them, then fine. But study groups usually help a lot. Because this is just a little introduction of when you first start nursing school. It's going to be overwhelming, yes, but you will make it. You will make it. Keep that positive energy. Take time out for yourself. Keep yourself organized. Let your family and your friends know that you started nursing school, and you can't spend as much time with them as you would want to, but just let them know that whenever you have time, you will get back to their text messages and get back to their phone calls and get back to hanging out with them and hanging out with birthday parties and whatever else. But as of now, it is a sacrifice, and you have to do whatever it is that you have to do to get yourself through nursing school. Tough times is going to come. Trials and tribulations is going to come. Let me tell you, a lot of things is going to happen. Some of the bad things and the worst things happen when you're in nursing school. I'm telling you, I've lost people who were very close to me while in nursing school. I've missed a lot of occasions. I've missed weddings. I've missed funerals. And that was a sacrifice. It's not an easy road. It's not at all. But you can make it. You can make it. You will make it. I'm telling you, you will. So if you keep a positive mindset and you continue to push and you study hard, and if this is what you really want, you will make it. If this is what you really want, nursing school, it's hard. I will not sit here and lie to you and say that it is not hard. It is hard, but you will get through it. I'm telling you, you will get through it. So I hope these little tips help those of you who are going to nursing school or thinking about going to nursing school or whatever it is in the medical field. I hope these little tips help. It will be overwhelming at first, but you can do it, okay? You can do it. So I am still praying for you guys, because we are still in this pandemic of this virus that is going on. But God is in the midst of this storm, and He will take care of us. He will absolutely take care of us. So accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, because without Him, you are nothing. And that's a fact. I'm telling you, that's a fact. So thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you again next time. Bye.